When I tell you it's time for a new week, it's time for a new week. It's time. It's time. Let me go air this tire up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this live. Let's put me in the house. Share this live. Don't forget to like this live and share this live and subscribe to my channel. gonna have to skip my medicine today. I'm gonna have to skip my medicine today because look, I went to sleep. I got like 20, 30-minute drives, and my tire is still deflated. I'm about to go find a fuck. I'm about to go find a bed. I'm about to go to Bell Tire to get my tire aired up for free. Cause like that shit is bogus. And I got that motherfucker J.M. Smucker shit. I didn't want that shit. Like, give me some money. Keep that shit. It's crazy. Cause I use Oracle sometimes. It's gotta be the right Oracle. I use Oracle for I used Oracle to ask how my job interview was gonna go. And like my tarot was right over my Oracle. My Oracle was saying like something weird, like somebody trying to bait, like rage bait or start shit or start arguments. It just didn't have nothing to do with like. Because when I pulled the tarot, I got the Empress and Ten of Cups, so it's just like that's the interview gonna go well, basically. Empress is a really good card. She's abundant. She's a nurturer. Ten of Cups, family oriented, loving. Um, she Ten of Cups energy for personality type two is like it represents somebody that is, they have, I'm not gonna have kids until I'm married. I need to get this house. Like it represents wholeness, completeness, happiness, like, getting your way. Okay. So I knew that was gonna happen. And it's gonna keep happening because this phone, I don't wanna put it in the window because it's gonna shut off my shit. Ooh, I need a new wig. And I'm gonna get it off of Shane too. I got this new job. I'm gonna get it off of Shane. I think I'm gonna wear like a. That's if I got it. I don't know if I got it or not, but I'm praying I got it. Hopefully I got it. The environment there seems really chill. It doesn't. I don't see anybody with like interesting personalities. It just seems blah. So if I work there, we're gonna see. Like, how am I gonna feel about the people there? How are the people gonna feel about me? And like, am I gonna like it overall? That's three cards. So I got seven of swords. So I'm gonna feel like they're like shiesty. They're sneaky. They're sabotaging. They're underhanded. They're the seven of swords too could be like spies. Like they're spying on you, or they're trying to see that they're just giving off dry snitching. That's what it's giving off. It's definitely giving off dry snitching like a motherfucker. So yeah, they're sneaky. They're underhanded. They're smiling your face, and then they'll talk shit behind your back, or they'll go report it to management. It's just kind of like you can't admit nothing. They're a stickler in the mud. You can't admit nothing to them. Nothing. Like they're viewing me as the two of swords, so they don't know. It's like I'm a whole stranger. So the two of swords energy is like they're at a crossroads. It could also represent somebody kind of stuck in the middle, like kind of stuck between. Oh wait, they're a stickler in the mud. I was just thinking about adding um, a couple of terms to my, but it's kind of like they're just on the fence. Like they're just on the bench, like, or they're on the defense. I was thinking about adding certain like terms to my deck. I was thinking about adding the Uncle Ruckus and the Pickaninny. The Pickaninny, like, to my deck. Uncle Ruckus, the Pickaninny, the Overseers, um, the Coons, the Uncle Toms. Like, Uncle Tom is kind of the Uncle Ruckus, but the Coons. Yeah, let's see what's gonna be, how I'm overall gonna feel about it. They're definitely trying to find. I always find this weird. So look, I'm just gonna be worried about my work. Two of Pentacles. I'm just gonna worry about my work. Two of Pentacles. Mind my business. Worry about my work. Okay. Five of Wands. So there could be some jealousy here with this Five of Wands, or some competition. Ooh, it reminds me of Hostess. There could be some rivalry, jealousy, or competitiveness. Like, somebody may feel like if they like be a work snitch, they'll get promoted, they'll be respected, they'll be. This is a toxic work environment, and this is why everything that glitters is not gold. Because it's crazy. Because like in the more white or Caucasian work environments, like, people will smile in your face. The energy will be kind of pleasant, but it's a trickster energy. It's like white folks can be so politically correct. Like for example, like they'll be like, oh, everyone's equal, right? Because it sounds good. Or, oh, I love everybody because it sounds good. But then you come to find out they're bigots. They'll be like with certain like race groups, they'll treat them like they are of less, that like they're less incompetent, let's say. So, they're never worried about the white coworkers. It's always the black coworkers, or they're always trying to treat the black coworkers like they're beneath them. If you're smarter, if you're, look nice as a black person, and you're not some type of lapdog or some kiss ass, white folks will definitely target you. If you're not looking to gain approval, they'll target you. So it's like they're claiming, oh, I like all races, but it's political correctness. It's a bunch of hogwash. So like, yeah, like that's the energy though. Like that's the energy. You know, it's like why do we even like a motherfucker may only hire black people to fill a quota. They don't really want to fill them. Like that's the energy. So they may be very like nitpicky. Like at one of my jobs, and it was only certain ones. It wasn't really all of them. But at one of my jobs, like they would be like dry snitching on me, or upset that I was talking or whatever to my boss, and my boss would randomly be like, "Oh, stop talking and just work." But I am working. Like what? So And there would be this white woman who would always give me these weird, jealous like stares. Like she has the same expression my sister and mother does. Like these jealous like stares. And I don't know if she had something against me because I did tarot or, but from what I come to find out, like people will like use like what you enjoy to attack you or as a reason to like you, but it's a reason to dislike you, but it's really something else. But it's just like, well, I'm just gonna use that or that which is unique about you. I'm just gonna use that so I don't look like a hater, you know. But like, you know, she would always give me these stares, but he would be telling me that, but he would be going over there and talking to this lady. I said, why you ain't telling her to work? Like, I be sitting there like, I'm like, these people are racist. They're racist. They're racist. Because it's like, it's, and I don't know how I always end up with like jobs like this where people be discriminatory. I had another one. This one had a more of a Haitian preference. I had another job where they had a Haitian preference. You know, they were prejudiced against people who were LGBTQ, and they were prejudiced against like Black Americans. And like, so this lady, and it's all like something may be significant about Stephanie. Somebody's name could start with an S, or like they could be like a Stephanie. That's literally their name, or a Stephania. Like they could be Hispanic or Caucasian descent, or if they're not either of those, they could be Black, but like I said, they're a pickaninny, or they are a Uncle Tom or a Coop. Okay. Like they feel like they set apart, kind of like that Carlton energy. Well, you know, those Black people are, you know, getting targeted because, you know, they don't know how to speak correct English. They're in and out of jail. They got 10-5 baby mamas. But me, I'm well spoken. I'm married. I belong. And it's like, no, you still a nigga. They might even hate your ass more because you don't fit the stereotype. So you don't belong like you think you belong. But like that's the energy. That's the energy. So it's just like, you know, sometimes a race like that. But this chick, I knew it's always the ugly chick. It's either they old or they ugly or they both old and ugly. Okay? And like the chick Stephanie, right? That was my supervisor, or you know, she was supervisor, and she was lead over the line. Like this girl, she was Haitian, but like she always looked overworked, tired, and I know just by the way she looks, like she allowed a nigga to step on her. Like she goes to work, likely pays half the bill, likely you know, works and barefoots and pregnant, like she either pays half the bill or all the bills. Like you just had to see her. She wasn't attractive, okay, and she had some type of hormonal issue. Because like I said, the girl had a beard, had facial hair, she was short, midget, fat, like she had a beer belly. She didn't wear makeup, like, and just instantly on site. Like, instantly on site. She tries to sabotage my work. Like, she tries to sabotage me. You know, the machine would break down a lot, and she would ignore the fact that the machine break down a lot, which would affect my productivity. So she like, oh, you're not there, you're not there, you're not there, you're not meeting the numbers, you're not. Well, your machine keeps every 5 seconds. Like, how am I meet the numbers? Then help me and try to help me. So he would run pieces, to help me get my numbers up. So I was meeting goals. And like she's like, don't help her. Don't help her. Don't help her. Like, what? So like the chick was just like really like, and I'm just thinking, you a hating ass bitch. You a hating ass bitch. If I'm a permanent hire, I give it about like maybe 6 months. I'm gonna have to find another job. But I don't know, because Plainfield I heard, is really racist. Um, I heard, but it kind of reminds me of Boulder in Kentucky, where niggas don't go out much. Niggas, hide off, ducked off somewhere. Like, they don't go out much. But the white people, they be going everywhere. They intentionally give niggas lowball ass pay and reserve the pay for whites. So whites have an artificial head start or artificial superiority over blacks. And Bowling and Kentucky period. Like, it's so weird because Kentucky is so racist, but interracial there is so high. Interracial, and that's why we're trying to tell folks, just because interracial is not proof that racism doesn't exist. Like, it's not proof that people are becoming less racist. I know a guy right now who literally, somebody's a Roger. Somebody's a straight Roger. I know a guy right now who cannot stand black guys. Like, he's racist against black guys, but he likes black women. Okay? And, like, you could just look at him, and I could be wrong, but you could just look at him, you could just see that he's racist. Like, you could just, okay, somebody could try to insult my intelligence there. Like, it's a mess. It is a mess. The people in just, like, their ways, like, I feel like this could be like a boss, or this could be like a manager or something like that. Give me more. What does Spirit think that I should do? What does Spirit think that I should do? I'm about to get started on the collective. And, maybe that's why when I asked how was the interview going to go, that my oracle was like, they're trying to raise bait, start shit with you, micromanage, and be petty. Because maybe the oracle is telling me what's going to happen when I get hired in. But it just gives me the energy of hostess. And it's crazy because sometimes you can't always trust people. When people refer you to other companies, like, they likely have kindred energy, okay? Most people are going to refer you to people who are like them because water seeks its own level, okay? So if hostess is a very toxic environment, well, J.M. Smucker owns hostess now. But if hostess is a very toxic environment and there's a lot of corruption, a lot of undermining behavior, a lot of, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers pick and choose who gotta follow the rules, who don't. Like, just really corrupt. Jealousy, crab in a bucket type energy. They'll try to sabotage your training, or they'll give you false report, or they'll try to set you up. They'll, like, fuck up a machine and to set you up, and blame you for it to get you out of there, to get you fired. Like, if Hostess is a bad energy, a bad spirit, it's just like FedEx. Everything that is connected to Hostess or whoever Hostess refers you to, their water sinks its own level. Whoever Hostess says they like, you need to go the other way because you're dealing with the same beast. You're dealing with the same beast. That is why Hostess like them. They're the same. Corrupt, crooked, racist, bigots, like, they're the same. So, pick and choose type of energy, which you find this at most jobs, at every job. And it's funny because one of my coworkers, she was like, "Oh, this is the first job I've ever experienced this," and I'm like, "Girl, I've experienced this at every job." I don't know, like, why she hasn't experienced it at other jobs, but, like, I've experienced it at every job. It's at every job. When those people be talking about equal opportunity, diversity, and all that is hogwash. Bullshit talk to make themselves look good, but it's just talk. They human rights violators, all type of shit. When I go into orientation at these companies, it go in one ear and out the other. I don't give a fuck about what they talking about because I know they lying. When they say they don't do favoritism, they do favoritism. When they say, "Oh, we're not going to retaliate against you if you report," they do retaliate against you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm going to really have to document everything that is happening, everything that is said. I need to give me a work journal, is what I need to do. I need to give me a work journal. Claim I'm taking notes, but I'm actually taking notes and documenting everything that happens. Because, like, for real, I'm naming names, getting names, selling time, all that shit on my mama. It's so funny that a lot of companies these days don't want you to have a phone. I wonder why. I wonder why. I wonder why. But I should be able to tolerate the racism because it's 2 days. You work 2 days. It's 12-hour shifts, but you work 2 days, and then you off 3 days, and then you work 3 days, and then you off 2 days. So I should be able to manage that. Like, I should be able to manage it. It don't sound like something that I would do overtime, man. I wouldn't do overtime because, yeah, I wouldn't do overtime. Only thing that I'm really gonna listen to is their attendance policy because, but even then, motherfuckers make exceptions for who they want to make exceptions for. So, that attendance policy is really the only that pay, the wages, the vacation time. That's the only thing I'm really gonna listen to. Everything else I know is hogwash. When they say they don't do quid pro quo, that's when a motherfucker say, "Oh, if you fuck me, or if you gotta talk to me, you gotta flirt with me. If you don't do, and I'll give you extra hours. I'll give you extra pay. I'll take you on vacation." You know what I'm saying? And, like, they do quid pro quo like a motherfucker there. Okay, sleeping your way to the top. Ah, but I must gonna be wearing my glam. I must gonna be wearing my makeup. I can't wear lashes, unfortunately, but, like, I must gonna be doing my glam because, like, I did my glam at those other jobs where I was like motherfuckers was targeting me, workplace bullying, gang stalking. Swear to God, I've experienced all that shit. That's why I'm shocked. I'm shocked that Patricia said that this is the host is the only job. It's like, huh? Bitch, that's at every job. I don't, baby, that's at every job. Now I don't know how it is because I know she said that she used that for a long time she was in home health aid. She was a home health aide. You know, that's a different like sector, but I don't know. When you dealing, I can't even really blame it wholly on like being a masculine environment. I can't even blame it on that. Um, it just I can't blame it on that because I've been in feminine environments. Like call centers are more feminine environments, and I've dealt with the same shit. But there's no attack on my work performance. There's an attack on my dress, like my dress, my hair. Like somebody will, you know, yeah. There's definitely some type of attempt here. Like we've got to find something. Like I don't get this. Like why hire somebody and then try to find reasons to fire them when like the way that companies attack things are wrong. When you hire somebody, you should be looking on what tactics or what can we do to help this person grow. It should not be let's nitpick and get this person out of here when you didn't have to hire them in the first place. Like, yeah, but the Page of Swords, Knight of Swords energy. Do your homework, Knight of Swords. Don't take no bullshit. Establish boundaries, because Knight of Swords, Page of Swords, don't take bullshit. They could be like really defiant, like speak up for yourself or stand up for yourself. Because a lot of people, too, they know who to try. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, look at the Seven of Wands. Create boundaries. Create boundaries. If a motherfucker's out of line, out of pocket, like don't be scared to speak up. This is a common theme for me. And I noticed with yesterday, that like I have this issue with I hate confrontation. So I can come across as really submissive, kind of doormatish, um, like, but really I just hate confrontation. I want to be chill, you know. I want to be chill. I want to chill out. I want to be mellow. I want us to laugh. I want us to be happy. I don't want to have to deal with bossy ass people, people that bully you, people that just have this nasty energy or try to dominate or control you in every way. Like I don't like dealing with people like that. I don't like people like that. But they're always fucking with you. They're always fucking with you. And it puts me in this awkward position to have to be a mean girl. Puts me in this awkward position to put a motherfucker in their place. Okay? But I don't really want I'd rather not deal with all that. That shit is stress. I just want to chill, be mellow, do my work, and make everybody laugh, get to know everybody. That's how I am. I'm not a confrontational person. I don't like drama. I don't like none of that. Like why be drama filled when we could be happy, laughing, having intellectual conversations, laughing about our pain, laughing about our life. Because that's I find comedic relief. Like the thing that makes me happy at my flaws. I laugh at my pain. You know, things that's happened to me that were really hurtful, I find comedic relief. You know what I'm saying? Now, sometimes I go on a rage binge, but a lot of times, I guess people will call that dark humor. I guess people will call that dark humor. But yeah, somebody, it's hostess energy. It's hostess energy. Like, just be on your P's and Q's. You can't trust the motherfucker. It's very crab in a bucket. It's very. What are these energies feeling about me, then? You can't trust anyone. Trust no one. All right? Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, they see my potential. Ace of Pentacles is getting promoted, having a good reputation. Oh, this just reminds me of what I deal with in my home. What I deal with in my home, where a motherfucker just hate to give you credit for shit. They dislike you because other people speak positively of you, or you catch on really fast, or you're really good at your work, you're really stable, you're really grounded, like you're really pleasant. Like these energies are crabby. Like I don't match their vibes. They're crabby. So why are they crabby? Let's find out. Why are they crabby? We got to get it. I'm about to get into the collective. Eight of Pentacles. Okay, mundane, boring tasks, perfectionist, workaholics. Eight of Pentacles. This is definitely giving the energy where they don't really enjoy their work. Like somebody that just take themselves way too serious. They may hate their life. Like what I'm channeling that's coming through the channel is like I happen to notice like people who overwork themselves and it costs them their health, right? People who overwork themselves, like they do too much. Like they want you to be like that. Like I don't want to be like you. You know, I do things within reason, within my capacity. I don't try to overdo it, you know. So when that happens, you know, or I do it where it's passable. You know what I'm saying? Like I try not to overdo it. But people who overdo things, people who overwork themselves, like, and it causes them health issues. It causes them health issues, right? Like they have this workhorse mentality. Um, they want you to be like that, or they're bitter that you're not like that. But you chose to overplay your role. You chose to be a workhorse, to be a mule. That's your life decision. Okay? And a lot of them have health issues. A lot of them are always sick. A lot of them always end up like with health issues. Bitch, I don't want to be like you. I don't want to work myself to the bone to where I'm having all these crazy ass health issues. Like, and then some of these energies would take Red Bulls and like, do they even get sleep? Like they'll take Red Bull. They're just crabby. Look at the Five of Swords. They're crabby. They're miserable. Five of Swords energy. They're miserable. And miserable people always attack. Yeah. Miserable people always attack. These people must. A lot of them must be ugly, or they look like they done fucked their cousin. Like something, baby. Something. They're miserable. They're miserable. Why? Yeah, it's like they see my potential, or they feel like I'm their biggest threat here. Naive. Yeah. Misery loves company. That's all I'm gonna say. Um. It's crazy that I have to go through life like that with my defenses up all the time because there's always somebody trying to attack me, trying to come for me. Like I have this weird ass black lady who she's seen me like a couple of times, really dressed up, really nice, really, you know, makeup, hair done, like looking like a motherfucking star. She um she yeah, it's just like after that, like, you know, she went from complimenting me to watching me, trying to tell me, oh, don't be in your car. Don't sleep in your car. Like, bitch, I'll be tired. And, bitch, I need a debrief before I go upstairs. Like, I don't even be in my car but like 1 to 2 hours. Okay, sometimes 3 hours. I have to take a power nap sometimes and then go upstairs. Like, that's my routine. And, you know, she always come and she'll say it nice at first, and I never thought nothing of it. So one day she went off on me. You can't sleep in your car. You can't be in your car. Bitch, this is my car. I said, I pay to stay here. So I ain't squalling or being a squaller. So why are you bothering me? It's not no sin to be in my car. And like I told my mother, I said I'm gonna move my car like where it's ducked off, where people can't really see. It's ducked off. I said I'm gonna move my car, and if this lady says something to me, it's she's stalking me. Cause bitch, I done moved somewhere ducked off. So if you still come to me complaining, saying somebody is saying something about me sitting in my motherfucking car, bitch, it's you. You're a stalker. You're a hater. You are miserable. She was very dismissive, very rude. I'm like, ma'am, I got a lot going on in my life. I am tired. The life that I got right now, most people can't handle. I am tired, bitch. She was dismissive. She was so dismissive. Like, bitch, me and you are two different people. We live two different lives. You can't tell me about myself. About when I'm too tired. I don't know what the fuck that is, but like I'm channeling all that shit. So it's just like something's gonna be short lived about Niagara. I better save up them coins. I better save up coins while I'm there. Okay? I better save it up. I don't feel like I'm gonna be at Niagara long. I'm gonna try Harley's Bakery after that. Okay, I'm gonna do temp service, and while I'm doing temp service, I'm gonna try Harley's Bakery because, like, what the fuck? But it's not everyone. People could be starting rumors too. How am I gonna be victorious with this? How am I gonna be victorious? Nine of Cups, happiness, wish fulfillment. I'm gonna have my way. Period. Contentness. I'm gonna be more liked than disliked. Like people are gonna have a choice but to love me. People are like, who's that Ten of Swords? Is that Ten of Swords me? What's me? What's me? The King of Swords. Somebody just really agitated. King of Swords basically is very stoic, head over heart, hard to read, very intellectual, very like they do their homework. They are rarely, if ever, wrong. King of Swords. Um, they're by the book. Yeah, it's like they be up 10 steps ahead. Okay, 10 steps ahead. So that Ten of Swords energy is the other energy. Give me more about that Ten of Swords, because that's like, betrayal. Like somebody's just losing their motherfucking shit. They could be overworking themselves. Yeah, it ain't. Look, deception, lies. So, like, everything that they try to bait me in is going to fail. Okay? So, if they try to get me out of here in 90 days, yeah, it's like, damn, she's still here. Like, yeah, wish fulfillment. As long as I want to be. Ten of Pentacles, abundance. As long as I want to be. Somebody's really mad about my. This somebody's crabby. Like, I keep picking up on that. Like they hate their life. I pick up LGBTQ as well. Like that they can be LGBTQ. Is this a man or a woman, ancestor spirit guys? Is this a man or a woman? I'm looking for a queen or a king. The full energy's coming through. It's a man. It's a man. I feel like it's a boss or a supervisor. Uh, Ace of Swords. Let's see. Look, there go the king. We got the Five of Wands. We got the Eight of Cups. It's a man. King of Cups. Could be a Cancer. He could be a Cancer. It's a man. An air sign man. Aquarius. I feel like this is not just about my job. I feel like this is about energies outside of my job as well. I just feel that way. Like it's crabby ass energies, miserable ass energies. Um, yeah, I deal with this shit everywhere I go. Everywhere I go. Um. Anyways, moving on. Let's get to the collective messages. Calling on the original way, give me the truth, nothing but the truth, ward off any false prophet or shape shifting energy. Energy. Um, they're just like really a stickler in the mud. It might be worse than Hostess, to be honest, or J.M. Smuckers, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna say Hostess because J.M. Smuckers just own that company. Somebody wants you to know. Somebody could be going. You could be going through a tough time. The collective could be going through a really tough time. Like money is tight, things aren't going good. Hang in there. You need to hang in there. Okay. Some of y'all might be losing something. You might lose your home. You might lose your house. You might be losing something. Um, with this Queen of Swords energy, I feel like y'all are trying to detach from a situation, or you're trying to remain like level-headed, or you're trying to remain like cool, calm, and collected. But like somebody got a chip on their shoulder. We got the Four of Pentacles again. Somebody has a chip on their shoulder, like their finances is starting to be tight. Hours are starting to be tight. They're losing money. It's almost like the walls are caving in on them. This could be an air sign woman or an air sign mother. My shit is not doing good. This could be somebody's karma. I feel like this is like, cause some of the people I'm channeling, like, it's like when motherfuckers like do you wrong collective. It's like, or once you get pushed out of people, once people push you out of their lives, or they try to come and like, it's just like um, whatever trap they try to build for you, they build for themselves. If that makes sense. Like, if they created a grave for you, the grave is actually for themselves. Um, the background energy is the Three of Cups, celebrations, um, partying, social events. Um, and this is the background energy. Somebody is not in high spirits here. Somebody could be like very bothered about your high vibing energy. Okay, or you could be very bothered about other people's high vibing energy or things going good for other people. Hmm. I feel like somebody could be way too serious, or they forget to enjoy life. Yeah, something is really taking off for the collective. Really taking off for the collective and slowing down for these energies. And I feel like it is their karma. Ace of Wands, yes, new beginnings, new inspiration, new. You could be traveling, or you will be moving, or you'll be taking vacation, or something like that. Like, yeah, we got the Five of Swords. So definitely this energy of motherfuckers trying to rain on your parade. Five of Swords trying to start shit. Just basically trying to disrupt your flow, like an interference, an energy interference with that Five of Swords. Arguments, Ten of Swords. Yeah, somebody's not doing good. You need to stay away from the misfortunate, or stay away from energies where they doing bad, you doing good. It's kind of like they can't really show up for you. There's a jealousy here. Yeah, Ace of Wands coming up again. Yeah, new spark, new initiation. Okay. A course of action here. Yeah, and Six of Swords. There is somebody where, like, there's somebody like where somebody also, if this is about a relationship, somebody could be really mad that like you don't want them, or they could be really mad like that. However, they're expecting you to act, it's like they were wrong. Okay, so it's kind of like they're bitter that you won't chase them. They're bitter that you won't like beg for their time. You could have cut them off and living on, moving on with your life, and they're stuck on you. Um, Spirit wants you to know this. Okay, we got the Two of Pentacles. Yeah. On to the next. On to the next. I do feel like somebody is just like really going through a lot, and it's like they can't be bothered. Okay, if some of y'all, this could be a parent, like they can't be bothered right now. All right, they're really going through a lot, trying to make ends meet. You know, working. Some of y'all better watch out checks though. Somebody could be like, yeah. Somebody is very absentee, Five of Pentacles. Somebody could be losing their home or will lose their home or will become homeless, um, or will get evicted or something like that. These energies. It's kind of like there's a lot of, it's kind of like their golden era is over. Like that's the energy. Like their golden era is over and your golden era is beginning. The Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody is gonna have to find themselves getting two jobs or a second job or something like that. Seven of Pentacles there. And then we got the Queen of Swords again. That's background energy. Somebody could be educating themselves or could be like going back to school or something like that. But I definitely get like somebody's golden era of glory days is coming to an end. All right. Why is that, ancestor spirit guys? Is it something that they did to the collective? Is it karma? What is it? I heard karma. The Queen of Pentacles. It's like really abundant. That's why, so you always got to be careful how you treat people because you never know when you need them. You never know when the very people that you kick when you down, the very people that you like talk shit about in the full card, new beginning. So these motherfuckers may felt like that you needed them, but they actually was the one that needed you. Okay. These energies could have showed their ass, like I said, when they were in their golden era. Okay. Look at the Two of Cups. They could have showed their ass when they were in their golden era, or they felt like they thought that they had like an upgrade, like a better relationship or a better connection, and a motherfuckers like they had to come back with their tail between their legs. Um, it's more so a motherfucker felt like you needed them the whole time they really needed you. Okay, somebody like had shit backwards. Like somebody had shit backwards. So somebody could have been trying to make you feel like you were the bum, trying to make you feel like you were, but yeah, they really needed you. They really needed you. For someone here, like when you're not there, shit goes haywire. Goes haywire. Um, that's all that I got. So, deuces.